Welcome to episode 6 of the Darkest Dungeon playthrough on my channel, and welcome back to the YouTube run in a nutshell. I was away from this computer for several days, and that's why the upload speed, there was about a week or more gap in between the last episode and this one. But now that I'm back, I've had some time to think about things, and we're going to make an interesting upgrade choice today. And the upgrade choice is going to be interesting because it's based off of the video's title. So you probably think, oh, right, based on the video's title, we're going to go fight a boss, so we should go into the blacksmith and spend our hard-earned deeds here on weaponsmithing or armor smithing. But actually, that is not the case. We're going to go back into the stagecoach and buy extra hero slots.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
So, the upgrade probably doesn't make sense considering, we're going to bring these people into the fold here.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Which I'm going to sort by level here. Alright. And while more characters are great, this doesn't actually help us defeat a boss. However, having your roster topped off for later use is very important. And we can just kick these people. These characters, if we don't like Face to be here because he has Torn Rotator and he's a class that does a lot of melee damage, we can just kick him later. He's level 0. We've invested no currency into his character. So if we need replacements, we can kick them. But they're in our roster for now if we need to form a better party later. However, even if we were to convert over, which we need, I believe we need 8 deeds here. So let's check out, we could do 6 portraits, which we're going to need for the guild later. If we were to do busts to get us deeds, that could get us, spending half of our busts could get us the deeds we need. We would still need to get the crests to go for that blacksmith update. So right now, it isn't worth doing. Luckily, we're going to be getting more crests for doing this mission. Probably no deeds, sadly. I believe I can upgrade the Abbey. I cannot. I can open the Penance Hall up, right? So we increase the rate of stress recovery in all those areas. I'm trying to think if there's anything bad you get by putting someone in flagellation. I know they can acquire a quirk that's not too bad, I don't think, of a nasty quirk, so we're going to open it up. And
a man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
And now that we have all 3 open, or they were open from the start of the game, they now cure more stress. So we're going to be taking the usual suspects out to the boss fight here. Our top 4 characters, which for most Darkest Dungeon players, your first 4 characters you get in the game here, in this case for me it's Psycho Orc, Kang, Nate There's More, and Wintergreen, are probably going to be your highest level characters until you get multiple parties up to level 6, just because you've had the most time to play with them. Maybe at level 6, but they're going to be your highest level for a while. And in this situation, instead of training more of the young guns, which I will do eventually, we're taking our A-team out to slay the Apprentice Necromancer as the first boss of the game. But before we do that, we're going to throw our people in here for stress relief. So last time here, where is he? This lemming, who has not yet been named, picked up a lot of stress. And he also has Mercurial, which is a fairly nasty quirk, because Virtue Chance is pretty good. It's very good if you can get a Virtue off in the Darkest Dungeon. And Mercurial plays a good hand at preventing that from happening. Shocker's also not good. And Lurker's useless for us because we're playing a highlight run. So, Unholy Slayer's alright. But because I've already invested some money into this guy, I don't want to kick him from the party, so we're just going to try to cure this stress the best we can. Is there anyone else that needs the Cloister? Let me think. Who else is reasonably high stress here? You can go anywhere, and we're going to be taking Wintergreen out. So I'm only going to stress cure 2 people here. One on the Cloister. We'll put our Archer here. I'm probably definitely going to use her some more for Transept. We'll avoid using the Penance Hall unless we have to. But it's open for stress recovery now. Let's head to the sanitarium and take off a bad perk. We are using Psycho Work, so I can't get rid of... Well, these two are too expensive for me to get rid of anyway. I do want to remove... Blobsville here has way too many bad perks. I'm not even going to... She might be a throwaway character. I've invested some money into her, but Thanatophobia has to be one of the worst perks in the game for a tank. Nervous is probably the worst quirk in the game. It's right behind Thanatophobia. She gets 30% more stress when she's wounded, which is just really, really bad. And then Stress Eater is annoying. Like, she just... Ugh. You're a mess, Blobs. Messy run. So we're not going to treat that. I know Gandalf, I wanted to get rid of Soft. Is there anyone else that I care about? Oh, yeah. The Yips is really bad. I like our Occultist. He's the only Occultist we have, so I'm actually going to get rid of that from him. The Yips... Not really that bad. Well, let me think about it. See how expensive this run's going to be before I throw 1,500 gold away. The Blacksmith still has no upgrades, so we cannot upgrade our party's gear at all. And I believe, considering this is our A team, their skills are as high as I can get them, but we'll put Psycho Work back in. Correct, he cannot buff his skills any higher. We had the skills we want for this mission, apart from the fact that we are going to be cutting point blank shot because it will not be effective against the boss. The Necromancer Apprentice summons creatures and moves himself back, so point blank shot is not effective. We're going to swap that out for tracking shot, which we are going to increase the level on. So no point blank, tracking shot for the boss. Actually, point blank until we get to the boss. Then we swap to tracking. I'm gonna forget to do that. Gonna make sure I had tracking on by default, and we'll swap back to point blank if we need it. Nate, same set of skills. You rarely ever would use Illumination, Hand of Light, or Mace Bash on a Vestal. She's a pretty easy character to upgrade. You just straight upgrade those 4 skills in the middle there. In Wintergreen, we're going to be removing Battlefield Medicine, actually, and going for a Plague Grenade. Much better in this boss fight. We're also going to be upgrading Plague Grenade. And I believe that's all that I need to do for the characters. So we have 13,000 gold going into this week. Because we have that excess of gold, let's get rid of the Yips right now. We're going to use this Occultist because he's the only one we have, so ditch the Yips. Not a good perk. Probably the worst perk we have right now. Apart from Thanatophobia, Blobsville has 2 really bad perks, and I don't like that RNG. We're probably going to end up killing her just because they're kicking her out of the party is the nice way we'll say it. Because her perks are just a nightmare. Nomad Wagon, I'm not going to spend anything anyway, but we'll take a look. That's not good, and that's okay, but no, neither of those items are worth getting, so we're good. Our mission is against the Necromancer Apprentice, and there are several reasons why we are doing this. The big problem here is we need more deeds. I think I said it last episode, I may have said it the episode before that, and I'm probably going to continually say this throughout the entire playthrough. Deeds and portraits are the 2 nasty ones to get. And portraits we're not using for anything, except maybe the guild? Or the blacksmith, I forget which one takes them, but we're not using the tavern, at least until probably late game, so there's no need for us to stack portraits. There are no deeds in this mission. You can get them maybe from random drops, but there's no deeds here as loot. It's more buffs, which we already have plenty of, and more crests, which we badly need. But not only are we killing a boss, which grants a lot of experience, we're also getting the legendary Bracer, which in my opinion is one of the better very rare items in the game. 10% stress is bad, but not that bad. -1 speed is quite terrible if your character has a middle range of speed. If they have very low speed, -1 speed doesn't really matter because they're going to be the slowest anyway. And if they have a ton of speed, like, I don't know, 9 or 10, them losing 1 speed isn't that bad. But what the ultimate combo is if you put the legendary Bracer on a character that can stress heal themselves and is already molasses slow. So those 2 effects practically don't matter. If that's the case, then you just get 20% damage for free almost. AKA the leper, the bad class. But if we do pick up a leper, I'm running with him because we have Legendary Bracer. This is also a very good item for other classes as well. So I want this item. This gives us a chance to kill a boss and get more experience and trinkets than we would otherwise. So we're going for it. Usual suspects. Upgrades are already all done. And we're moving out. I don't need Incision, Battlefield Medicine, or Noxious Blast for this. I prefer to have the damage buff, Disorienting Blast, and then double stun, double plague in the back, especially for the ruins here. Let's head out. Alright, it's a medium dungeon, so we're going to need enough food that we can survive in here, so at least 12. Plus we're camping, so that's 4. So we'll say 20 food, I think. Again, probably overdid it, but it's 16 food for a medium dungeon, which is 4 hunger pings, assuming we do not use any to heal us, because 4 of this food is going to go towards the camp anyway. We'll get 3 shovels. I don't think we'll see 3 blockages, but we'll have probably 1 extra shovel just in case. For skeleton keys, we'll go for 2. Holy water is useful for one of the trinkets here. Very, very useful, so we'll grab 2. Actually, we already had 1, so we'll sell 1 here. For torches, we will do our typical run of medium, which is, I think I brought 8 for small, so we're going to go 12 for medium. Laudanum does not matter on this difficulty or on this level 1 dungeon. I believe the only enemy that can inflict horror in this dungeon is the ghoul, and he does not appear level 1, I don't think. We'll find out. Let's see. For enemies that inflict blight and bleed, the boss can inflict this. As for blight, I don't think any enemy in the dungeon can inflict it apart from the spiders, so we're going to just bring the one the game gives us by default. And for medicinal herbs, we're actually going to bring 2. Bring a lot of items this time, but we still have some gold in reserve, and
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
And there we go.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Okay, so this is a fairly straightforward run. The boss is going to be right here. He will always be in the room that's the farthest away from the spawn. He will not be in this room, because this room is not as many blocks away as this one is. So unless they changed it on me, which I don't think they did, it's always been this way. The boss is going to be there, which means we're going to have to investigate every single room in the dungeon except for this one in the corner. That's a little annoying. It's going to be a long trek through. We're in the right positions. Wintergreen does have some stress, but we can handle that. And let's roll out. Wow.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
Well, we were 1 block into the dungeon. We hit a trap. Fantastic. It's alright. Ooh. That was okay. This is a nasty party. The Madman is really bad. He's pretty much a cultist acolyte on steroids. This guy is just an absolute stress bomb. It has to be dealt with as fast as possible. The acolyte can pull you around. She's annoying because of that, but do you want to double stun, or do you want to blight them? We want to double stun them, probably. That's unlucky. Why the accuracy debuff on Wintergreen? Ah, Fear of Mankind. Now, things just went really bad for us there. We can't hit these guys in the back. Best we can do is probably Zealous Accusation, both front dudes. No, 'cause we don't have area of effect damage. We're just going to smack the second position, not the first position. Alright. Our best option here is try to wipe out this guy. Going to the front won't really do any good for us, so we're just going to shoot from here. Low roll again. And attempt to stun the Madman. Which we did successfully land. So at least that's 1 stress attack mitigated. Stressful incantation on the character that already has stress problems. Already halfway to having an affliction on Wintergreen. This is not good. A bleed on Psycho Orc. Alright, it's a weak bleed. And Kang dodges. Alright, once again we are aiming for the same target. Which they also dodged. What's the dodge on this madman? 20 dodge. Okay. I almost want to shuffle the Acolyte to front position, but a double stun I still think is better here, which we missed the madman again, but we did stun her. And now we're just going for all-out damage on this guy. Hopefully we can get a 5 or higher.
Confidence
we did
surges as the enemy crumbles.
That was very good. We needed that. Alright. All the damage is being siphoned out of Psycho Orc here, which is, again, low damage attack. Second bleed. It still isn't worth using a bandage, in my opinion. Kang dodges again with only 14 dodge. This smite should take out the brawler.
Is broken.
It does.
Maintain the offensive.
Now we're going to shuffle her to the front, depending on her stun resist, which is high enough. We're gonna go for it. Probably should have bladed her, but oh, she was stunned and moved. Fantastic. Right. We are ending her as fast as we can. 4 damage, will land a bleed. It will not. Alright, we're going to take this chance to begin to heal up Psycho Orc, which is a fantastic crit heal. We definitely don't need a bandage now. We're going to wipe out this Acolyte.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Ideally, we want to do some kind of... Well, do we want our poster now? Yes, we do. So we can kill himself faster to prevent us from getting stressed out later, and we're going to just hopefully go for some crit shots here from Wintergreen to try to get that stress down. That will riposte. But wow, it's been a long time since I've seen a riposte miss. I honestly almost forgot that it could. We're gonna heal Psycho Orc again.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Mitigating that bleed
never
damage.
hidden.
Go for a stun on this brawler, which will give us one more round. Nope. Alright, we have to kill him now. We can't wait too long, otherwise we'll get stressed out by waiting. Which is an effect that can happen. Hopefully this does not land a bleed. It does not. Let's go for one last heal here, and hopefully we'll get one more character to finish this guy off.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Pretty good loot for doing that. That was a somewhat rough first battle. Wintergreen is not in a good place for stress. I'm actually going to move him to the back where less attacks theoretically should be able to hit him. Not good. Hopefully we don't open these books. Okay. The Ruins has a lot of curios that I don't like. Should use this one. There. Alright. Scouting ping. Fantastic. Alright, that first battle was a pretty rough hallway fight. A lot of stress going around. Luckily, we mitigated most of it. I know this is just going to be a torch, so we'll grab that. Iron Maiden. Last time... Oh, it even shows down here what will happen. Herbs will work with this. Alright.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
See, I wouldn't call a shovel wealth beyond measure, but, you know, to each their own, I guess. We're going in here with as much light as possible, and this will be a room battle. So let's... Okay, this is not as bad as the last fight, I can tell you that, and they've been surprised. We can blight both of these guys, which is better than a stun, because they're surprised. Yeah. Hopefully this will land. Double blight for both of us, and we can't hit this guy. However, we can attempt to knock out the... Which I used to think that the Fusilier was worse. I think this guy's the worst one now. The Shankman here, and now he will die to the that. Maybe we could land. This is kind of a low chance, but oh, not bad. Fusilier will be dead to bleed in 2 turns, and if we can get a stun on this big guy, that would be ideal. Which we did. Pretty good turn. The Fusilier's only going to get 1 action off. Okay, it did land. Only 2 of us got debuffed, and the Orc is dead.
Weapon
so
that cuts on its own.
all I have left is this big guy.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I can't play grenade him, but I can either buff our own party or attempt to move him with this, which can crit. Wow, a second stun. I'm just trying to get crits off of Wintergreen here to cause for stress heals, but it isn't working. He's already stunned, so I'm going to use our larger heal on Wintergreen, get back up to full health. I'm going for crit heals if possible. Psycho Orc with a big 12 damage swing. I'll go for another stun. It's not going to land, but it might crit. No crit. Alright. So is it worth riposting on this guy? Yes it is, because he has area effect attacks. We'll probably hit our whole party. For another stress heal, another full heal on Psycho Orc. And our party is now topped off, I believe, or almost topped off.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Now this, I believe, heals stress. So we are going to use it on Wintergreen. Hopefully it will be a big stress heal. Which it was. 20 stress and 18 health. Very good item, that one. And that's actually the precise curio why I wanted to bring the divine or holy water here. I didn't know what it was called, but that's one of two curios that are very good for this. We'll have, oh, nothing in it. We'll have Kang search it, not our kleptomaniac Psycho Orc. This torch here. Free torch
The
first
match
time.
is struck. A blazing star is born.
We haven't even had to use our food yet. Oh well. Until we run out of gold, I'm always going to bring extra food. Because the last thing you want is a hunger ping that goes unchecked. There's a hunger ping. Every time I trash talk hunger pings in this game, I immediately get one. Now this, we do not use a shovel for, so we're going to pass on it. I don't know what item you would search it with anyway. Always keep the light as high as it can be. We have a hallway battle here. Oh, another scouting ping. A second hallway battle and a treasure fight. So we got 3 battles coming up. We'll probably camp in this room. Maybe we might camp right here, depending on if we get a scouting ping or not. 50% trap disarm. Okay, that's probably the highest of anyone. 20% on 20, and Wintergreen is 30. So yes, it's a coin toss, Kang. Coin toss you succeeded on. Yes, theoretically. Oh, hold on. One of my least favorite mobs in the game, spiders. I really hate these things. There's a good chance we can just kill one though.
Executed with impunity.
That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's trust on this guy. Dodged it. Go for a stun on this. Which one's worse? The Webbers are worse. Bite. Nice. Only 4 dodge. Wow. 4 dodge was enough to dodge that. Eat my shopping list to death. Oh, they dodged it. Alright. Web on Psycho Orc here. 1 damage, but it does mark him and stun him, apparently. Can we stun you now? There we go. And Kang should be able to finish the job on this guy.
Back to the pit.
Very good fight. We got rubies and jade, and we got 2 extra food, which we can't even use. Alright. Not too bad. Let's keep going. We've got another room fight right here. So ideally we're going to take another torch right before we get into this fight. Now, let's see what it holds for us. Oh, the collector.
And cloaked in malice.
Ooh, alright. So we have a mini-boss fight here. He is surprised, though. Normally I would riposte here. I think riposte is still the better option, but stacking dots on him is really good. I'm going to assume we cannot kill him in 1 cycle with this party, and I'm going to riposte him. We can't even stun him here because he's in position 1. Alright, time to buff Psycho Orc's damage. We'll go for a stun from a Vestal. Resisted it, and a huge hit, hopefully, from Psycho Orc. 8 is not huge. Alright, collect call. No stun kind of is bad there. He did roll all 3. This is not ideal. Try to stun both of them in the back. Wintergreen lands 1 stun, but the collector resists a head games, which I believe is the guards him. Okay. Ugh. Oh, heal. Oh no, it's a buff. It's a buff. Ugh! 50% damage. Holy crap. Okay. This is bad. This the collected highwayman is the big scary target here, though. Alright. Can't do that. We do want to buff his damage. Do I want to try to kill her? I don't even know what I want to do here. I want to stun this guy, so we can get to the highwayman. Nice. He's no longer guarded. Okay. Let's just do damage. 4 is not as high as I was looking to
The
see.
wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Alright, blight time, because stuns aren't working. Nice. Hopefully this gives a bleed, which it does, which will kill the collected man-at-arms. More stress. That's the attack we want to have him use, even though it builds stress, because other attacks are even scarier than that. He's going to be dead anyway, so all damage on the Vestal. 9. Where's that? That's not as high as you were hitting earlier. Headstrong is the heal, right? That's the heal. Okay. Well, that slows the fight down, but Headhunt's the big one. Yeah. 8 damage bleed on. Do we go for the damage here, or do we go for the heal? I'm going to say damage right now. Highwayman is dead. Well, actually, what's the stun percentage on him? Let's try to stun the collector again. Nope. Wow. Wow. Alright, oh, they're all dead, which means he's going to use collect call and just summon them all back. Which is not ideal. So we're going to heal, No. Let's just do damage if we can. We gotta kill the collector, otherwise this fight will never end.
A death by inches.
Ugh. Lifesteal and a decent bleed. Goodness, what can we even do? Is Bulwark of Faith worth it here? Yes, it is, I think.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
All we can do is buff, and it's probably worth it to buff Kang instead, because if the collector moves back to the rear position, we can't do anything with Psycho Work. Collect call, and the game continues. Double Highwayman is really scary. Low damage rolls, I don't like it. We have 2 characters who are marked, so we definitely have to heal along with less health. I wanted to stun him, but some percentage is not good. Let's hope we can just flat out kill this highwayman. There's that damage. Alright. Let's go to the man-at-arms now, because I'm not too afraid of one highwayman. The man-at-arms can just block, which is incredibly annoying. We can only blight him. We can't stun both of them. We might be able to stun the collector and move him to the front position, though, which is better than blight. No. You know what? No. We're just going to keep blighting him. 20% blight resist. What is going on? Okay, hold on. Stop. 100% accuracy on... 100 points of accuracy on stun. 100 points of accuracy on Blight Grenade. The boss has 20% blight resistance, which means 80% chance to blight, and he's missed a blight on him twice. That is bad enough that it's worth calling out on YouTube. This fight is not going well now. Psycho Work can't project damage to the back position, which makes the collector an annoying fight this time. I go for a stun on this guy, but it's probably not going to land. Psycho Work does need health.
Sedated.
Collector is in position to begin to stack damage on. Kill this guy again. Try to stun the Collector, which we did this time. Put him in front position. And now, Psycho Orc can swing away. And he misses. All this work for you to do damage. Psycho Orc. Not good. 6 damage to the vessel isn't too bad. We're doing alright. Just, it doesn't, we don't even need Psycho Orc. We'll just have Kang do all the damage, because clearly Psycho Orc is not landing his shots. Show collection. Fantastic. There's the 14 damage. Alright. So we're worth to try to finish this boss off. We're likely not going to roll high enough to kill him, so we're going to go for another heal on... No, major heal on Psycho Orc. He still marks, the enemy is likely to attack him. On the 9th turn of this fight, this is taking way too long.
As the ghoulish collection scatters, the rats prepare to feast.
Ugh, we did get a puzzling trapezohedron. Disappointed in you, Psycho Orc. Your damage is not what I was looking for. No, don't touch that. Oh my god. Oh, I had a map. Okay, good. He can't steal a map. So I'm gonna keep telling myself. Alright. Now, I don't want to stress healing other characters, but we're just gonna make sure we get this. Very good. Alright. We have another fight here, and after this fight, we're definitely
going to gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright. Let's do this. That collector fight was bad. I'm less afraid of force spiders. Famous last words. These things can be vicious. However, a blight will kill them in 2 turns. If it lands. Which it does. So that's probably better than a stun just because of how fast they'll die.
Be gone, fiend.
Whoa. Hopefully we'll use the, well, it's probably better to still use Psycho Orc's single target attack here against the front one. 1 damage, but will the mark come with it? Ew. Okay. Not fun. Psycho Orc, just kill this thing, please.
Another one falls.
Very good. Okay, the levers can only have 1 action each before they're dead. Uh-oh. 5 is getting high. Oh, this is bad. Please don't crit the Vestal. Oh. Good. Very good. Alright. Get out of here.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah, I don't need this. I definitely want those two, and I probably don't need all this food, but I'm gonna keep it for now. The holy water we might need for a really good curio, so let's ditch the medicinal herbs and take this. Alright. Yeah. Wow, 75 gold. That's just terrible. Okay. 75 gold for an heirloom chest. Yikes. Worth camping here? No, because the boss is in there. So let's clear this room and then camp. Hunger ping. Now we have an open spot. Very good. I just threw away the item we need for that. So I'm not scanning that. Thanks, game. Yeah, 3 bandages. I guess I've been saving them. Ah, double bone arbalists that we are going to hopefully stun. Okay, I was gonna say, game, they have a 10% stun resistance. That should be a double stun, almost guaranteed. Bone soldier, right down. Psycho Orc is, the game is listening to me. All right, almost dead on the bone rebel, and let's heal up our vessel here, because Nate had a rough round last time. Alright, then he gets to act. Now they are at full health. Bump of the night should be very, yeah, nothing to worry about there. double blight. And ideally, we'll move the bodies soon. Coral can always do big damage. Alright, 3. Let's hit this guy with as much damage as we can. Good. Is that enough to kill him next turn? It is. He's out. Ah. We're gonna get one more. Oh, Nate knows what Coral sounds like. Luckily there wasn't a crit. This shuffles the Arbalist into position. Hopefully that'll be enough to finish him off. And it is not. Can we like do 1 damage? Is that possible? Get stunned. Yes. Okay.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Hey, 2 Ds.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, so Skeleton Key versus Shovel. The Sarcophagus, so I'll use the key for it, why not? Oh, wait a minute. Alright. This. Alright. Let's just search it. And oh my god. Okay. That's why you never do that crap. Thanatophobia is awful. Let's go up here and find out what this curio is and then camp. Great. Thanatophobia sucks. Now I gotta have Kang in the hospital next week. Alright, what's in this? Okay, good. It's an empty room. What are these 2 curios? So I can see them. Okay, I don't care. This is always tricky. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's light our campfire.
A spark without kindling is a
Full
goal
benefit.
without hope.
I was afraid it's 8 food. What was 4? No, we're going for the full stress release benefit. We still have 1 hunger ping available. Alright, 12 actions. What do we want to do? We don't have Sanctuary for her, so we can be attacked at night. We have Sanctuary with this guy though, right? No. Bandit Sense. Don't need it. Don't need Blight of Disease, so you're just gonna do Encourage. You're definitely gonna do Clean Guns. Stand Tall and remove morality debuffs. I don't have any mortality debuffs. So 9 with both of these. We could do Pray for an overall stress relief, or we could do Encourage. I haven't decided yet. She can encourage him, right? Yeah, that's what we're probably gonna do. Alright. Zealous Speech. Clean Guns. Pray. Yeah. Gives a protection bonus as well. Ideally we don't get ambushed at night here. Hopefully. Indeed. Oh.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
This isn't too bad. This just got bad. Whew. Nice damage. Okay, we're gonna salvage as much of this as we can. Do we just want to move back to? Vestal in front's really bad. Right? Yeah, Vestal in front is like... Yikes. Okay, Psycho Work can't do anything. Okay, we're buffing Kang. Alright. Bump of the night. We got a pretty weak squad here that ambushed, but hopefully no crit in the coral.
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Clarified in a single strike.
Kang will kill this. That's what I'm telling myself. Hopefully we get Psycho Orc here. No, he's still acting faster than him. Kill this. Woo!
Eradicated.
Not gonna lose that benefit we get from camping. Let's go. Oh my gosh. What speed are you? Like speed 1, okay. Oh, that's why. Yeah, buff Psycho Orc. Watch him crush these fools when he finally gets to act. Yeah, eat this. Does bonus damage against unholy, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, fine. Ah, eat it. Nah. Oh my goodness. At least these dumb skeletons are only attacking your tank. That's comforting.
A devastating blow.
Jeez. One more goal.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We know there's no blockage to the boss room, so let's scrap the shovels. Add the gold. Alright. Now, that could have gone better. The good thing about that fight is we actually, we didn't take any, I don't think, any more stress than we had after we camped. And typically the problem with fights like that, or ambushes, is that you just gain all the stress back. We didn't, though. Oh, Tori, perfect. Free stuff. Thank you.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
The extra torches were brought to, if we go back for that treasure room, which I might do. But, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, Altar of Light. Small holy altar seems out of place against the backdrop of corruption. This? Yes. Buff do you get? Ooh, 30% damage until next kill. Oh my gosh. Okay, Kang is gonna be... He already probably does the most damage of anybody in our party, but... Oh man, are we ready for the boss? Yep, let's pop one more torch so we have full torchlight.
The light, the promise of
Let's
safety.
do this.
Towering, fierce, terrible, nightmare-made material.
Alright, so we move back a space and summon his first creature. Riposte we probably want up. We'll just have Psycho Orc take care of the front stuff.
Masterfully executed.
Other crit. What's his crit chance right now? 12%. Nah, that's pretty good. Do we want to just throw damage on this? Yeah, because we want Psycho Orc to be able to kill this. He's kind of low. Ah, alright, not bad. Ooh, tracking shot. This is what I wanted it for. To give him even more damage. Undead isn't too bad. We got the basic bone rabble. Not bad, not bad. Let's go for a stun chance. Not good. Do we just want to keep buffing Kang? No, let's buff Psycho Orc now so we can one-shot this bone rabble. Ooh, 19. Alright, Kang, let's do your thing. 10 is actually pretty low, surprisingly, but we did get a bleed off. Resisted it, but did move him forward. That's good. Clawing dead again, please. Thank you. Bone Soldier a little bit scarier. Vessel's gotta heal herself. Give me a... Is it worth doing that, or are we just gonna... Just start... if I knew it was gonna roll 15, I would've done, you know, whatever. We'll just keep stacking damage on the boss now. Try to kill as fast as we can. Snore bleed. 42 health. Stun the big guy. No, but we did movement in front, which is awesome. Maybe we can stun this guy. Nice. No action. Clawing dead, please. Uh-oh. Flush Swilling is a little worse, because it does more damage, but not really a problem for us. Probably just kill this in a single hit. Oh. Yeah, he stuns this. Boom. Gone. Be gone. Bone Rebel. Light this guy. 8 damage dots now. Not bad. We did get our first crit on double attack.
The slightest lapse
Alright, we gotta
in
heal
concentration.
Kang here. Oh, awesome. I think this playthrough so far favors Kang. Like, we're just having a really good run with him. This is one awesome highwayman. Yeah. Ooh. No. This is where the game just starts like only attacking Kang, now that I said that. Oh, he can't use pistol shot from the front. I was wondering about that. 6 feet under, stress attack from everyone. Now I'm finding it hard to care. That stress is annoying, but not as annoying as what death is. I don't really care about the stress. Oh, pff. As if we needed another crit heal. Bodies are piling up though. We gotta get to them. Can you come forward, please? Oh, thank you. No need to do damage if he's already stunned and taking dots. Heal health and go for hopefully a crit. Alright, Psycho Work landing the killing blow.
With no living sinew to actuate them, will these walking bones finally fail?
Not bad. Alright, Scouting Whistle is, not bad. We don't need, do we need torches to go back? We do. So, let's ditch probably the triple bandages. Take that charm. We are going to continue adventuring. Because we're going back. Because I want this treasure. I was slightly worried about this run, and we crushed it. So, we got a really good team here. That's the last hunger ping. Ideally. Hopefully. We have no more food. We're only going... we are going 4 blocks. This could be dangerous. We could get another hunger ping. It certainly is possible. That would be really bad for us. So then everybody would be stressed. See, if I haven't learned anything from my first dungeon run of this game, I should just leave. But treasure... yeah.
No force of will can overcome a failing body.
Wow. Didn't get hunger pings the whole dungeon. Get to right here. Watch if the game gives me a third one and we get party wiped. Or close to it. The health isn't the problem, it's the stress. That everybody now has.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
What we got? Stress caster. She is surprised though. And she should be dead to the bleed. She is. Let's go for as many big heals as possible. Let's get Wintergreen back up to full back here. Or close to it. 11 damage. That brawler is pretty much dead. 1 damage. Don't really care. And just bleed. Not bad. Stumbling scratch is probably not going to hit. Yeah. Damage and bleeding. Both of them are dead. Shouldn't he be like... Oh, he's bleeding. Okay. Thought he was for a second. Vestal, please. No crit heal on Psycho Work.
Well struck.
Some stress heal on Psycho Work. And we did get our charm for
A
it.
trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So this really sucked. Even if we get awesome loot for this, this was a lot of bonus stress we didn't need. I guess I should just never go back. Good thing I kept the key around for that. I did keep the key around for that, right? Yes. Good. This is a nasty fight if these two guys got actions. Luckily, they're not going to get actions. Well, I could... What do I want to do here?
A decisive pummeling.
Very nice. 9 stress heal. Hopefully we'll kill the Bone Courtier right now.
Impressive.
24% critical hit chance on Kang now. He crits 1 out of every 4 attacks at this point. That's crazy. A heal is good, but we also want her to die. What's my stun chance on? Let's do Dazzling Light, actually. Nice. Now you won't even get a time to act, hopefully. Yeah, that's right, you're dead. Renfield Gods on Kang, and what she dodges, again, even though his dodge has not gone up the entire dungeon, apparently it's enough. Ooh. Dodges right back. I don't like you. Get more bladed. Can go for another stun here. It's worth going for the stress chance. You used to be able to crit corpses with this ability. I haven't seen it happen in our playthrough at all yet, though. We have to kill him with this. What is a higher chance of critting? That or that? This is a higher chance. No crit, though. 2 more deeds, not bad.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Ooh. That's nice. 12 more crests. Wow, that was a really good chest. Yeah. Stress is manageable on everyone but Nate. Nate's gonna have to go into the infirmary, but so is Wintergreen. Cause no wait, not Wintergreen. We gotta get rid of Thanatophobia. Holy crud. All right, that's about as full as we can get. So let's get out of here. $12 busts, 24 crests, and 4 deeds. The deeds were kind of a bonus. Good gold, 14,000 gold made everyone level 2 now. They should be. Alright, our main party's leveling up. What we got for Psycho Orc? He picked up Resilient. Not bad. Kang picked up Tough, and it replaced Hard Noggin. 10% more XP, and Hard Noggin I think was worse than that. Not a bad replacement. Wintergreen picked up Kleptomaniac. Okay. Not the worst thing. Nate, there's more picked up. Gambler. Ooh. Let me get the Tavern. I gotta heal. That one's kind of bad because you can lose stuff while gambling.
The man is slave to the beast, and the beast is slave to the moon.
Okay. Idle Abominations gain 1 resolve level apparently next week. Great. Alright. I have 2 of them. Good. The yips was removed and stress was recovered. Fantastic. Alright, so before this episode ends, we're definitely going to be treating people in the sanitarium. We have to get rid of Thanatophobia on probably the best character in my playthrough, or one of. That's got to go. Alright. And for, before I forget for this episode, we have a good amount of upgrade materials now, and let's go into the blacksmith, and let's upgrade our weaponsmithing.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield, anything to prolong a soldier's life.
Alright, we've acquired a good amount more gold this playthrough. We defeated our first boss, and our A-team is getting more powerful. We also unlocked the upgrade for weapons in the blacksmith. I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode, where we hopefully make more progress and eventually work our way towards the darkest dungeon.